righty. Hey, anybody want to guess what I got here? Well, guess. Assume if you saw the video title, it probably said something about it, and that's why you're here. So let's. I went down to the Lowe's the other day, me and the old puppers, and we had to get the viral meme, whatever. We got the bucket because it's a mini bucket. Gotta have a mini bucket. There's our evidence of purchasing. And the internet, gosh, just say it. I'm a product of YouTube and the internet. So I saw these out there and I said, by gosh, I have to have a set. So, and I figured, you know what? This just seems like somewhere good to start. So I like pliers and I like tools. So here we are. And so we have the latest holiday season, probably going to be on sale for Black Friday. They show like some inflated price of like $29.95, but when you go in and buy them, like every Lowe's, they've got them marked at $24.98. I did buy 2 buckets. So anyway, that's what we paid for them, $25 plus whatever your local sales tax theft is. That is a neat little bucket. It's about the size of that guy. And I apologize for the lighting here, guys. I'm trying to make this work. Maybe that one's, I don't know, we need that one up there. So that glare is not helping. Let's move some of them around. See if we can make that not so bad. I got shadows and stuff everywhere, so I'm gonna turn that one back down. Well, we get what we get. So anyway, there's a package. That's what it comes in. You're here probably because you were looking at knipex, as they Germans want you to say, but I say knipex because it looks like the word knife and the word pex. And here in America, we say knife and pex, so knipex. Anyway, there's the little Cobra. This is the thing going around. They look really close. You probably watched another video about these, so I'm going to tear them apart, get in here, look at them, and see how they work. And if I break them, I'm going to tell you guys, because I'm going to try using them. But anyway, the other reason is I'm an RV'er, as the pirates say, RV'er. And this is the handiest set of pliers that an RV'er person can own. And hold on, I forgot something. Hold on, be right back. So the whole reason I bought these things is because I don't have a smaller set of the knipex plier wrenches. I've got like the next size up. I can't find my mediums. I've got the bigger ones. And just so y'all know, I am no stranger to pliers. I have pliers. Pliers of weird antique craftsman pliers. Needle nose pliers. This isn't even all my pliers. I have the knipex Raptor pliers. They should have called them a parrot. That's what everybody said. I have the original Cobra pliers. So before they had the sliding jaw miracle wonder that we have today, they had the alligators. Then they came out with these. Then they made these together. And you have vice grip pliers with a knife. Channel locks, vice grips, blue points, the green squeezing pliers for squeezing hoses. I even bought these little guys because they were cheap, the little crescents. Because it's like, oh, that kind of sort of looks size, but don't waste your money. Unless all you're turning is like 1/2 inch 9/16 bolts. They don't do what I need them to do. And because the other thing we're going to talk about is if you live the RV life, travel, own one, propane is probably something you're going to deal with, and you're going to be hooking up water hoses. And these two fittings are about the same size. Let me get that out of the way. So I'm constantly, regularly unhooking propane fittings. Now this has that little plastic dongle on there, but not all of them have this little hand wheel on there, the fitting thing. Like I've got what's called an extend-to-stay kit, and it doesn't have one of these, so you're manually doing that. And I have water hoses with quick disconnect fittings, but you still have to attach to the faucet. There's a lot of times you go and sometimes you can't go, but I wear like cargo shorts about 99.5% of the year. and these fit perfectly down in my side pocket. So this is like the RV camper travel person wonder tool. So, but these are $35 on average, if not more, in the store if you walk in and buy a pair, because I did lose one set, but I've had these for 2 or 3 years, and I had a set prior to that I think I left in a gas station in New Mexico, possibly. So you're welcome, somebody in New Mexico. But for 25 bucks, we get the condensed version of these, which, you know, these are Blue Point, but they are actual knipex Germany's. Anyway, that was back when the Snap-on guy marked them up and sold them to you. So let's get into these, and we're going to, if you haven't seen the package by now, well, I don't know, maybe I'm your first. So, and they try to make it, oh, look at me. And then, of course, this is a dupe of the other knipex pliers, and we know what these are. So we're going to open this gently so we can preserve the packaging in case we have to return it. Maybe. I've been trying to find a use for this thing. It's well, off-camera action. And we'll talk about that later. I was going to use my little mini chainsaw, but then everybody'd say, oh, you're trying to be like AV. Well, he's a cool dude. Canadian, but he's cool. Learned a lot of stuff watching YouTube. Did I tell you I'm a product of YouTube? Yeah, that's how it feels. So here we are. Well, they survived the packaging, so. Kind of like some of the other reviews, you know, they say, oh, I call that something about imitation and flattery and filling your head full of, yeah. Definitely a little stiff, which that's obviously new, getting work in. It's not as smooth as the real deal. And I'm going to tell you, if y'all notice anybody, y'all get on here telling, oh, your tools are kind of dirty. Well, I use these things. These don't sit in a toolbox nice and neat in a climate-controlled shop. They stay in a tool bag or a box back of my Jeep. They've been in trucks and Jeeps for the last 15 plus years at least, most of these. Well, all those. Back from my wrench turning days. So my stuff gets used. And then, so the other thing is I've had these. So these are obviously a dupe. They're Ryobi branded, and I bought these at a Direct Tool Outlet, one of their DTO stores. I think I gave like $7 or $8 for them. And you're gonna go, why are they rusty? Well, these live in the wet bay of my my motorhome. So if you're familiar with a wet bay, that's where all of your drainage and water hookups and everything are, and that's where these stay. Because I paid $8 for them, and I really don't care. So these stay in my pocket because they're special to me, because a friend gave them to me. Even though it's not the original pair, but it's the same thing. But I bought these because it was like slightly, because sometimes you need two to twist two different things at the same time. So these stay in the wet bay, and they just get tossed in there, and that's where they live. But these might get to take their place. Ryobi might get cleaned up, because I do like the idea of a smaller plier wrench. So, and this is, I forget what they call alligator, what the other one is. The knipex dupe, because that's the one I don't have, and I don't even have the copy. I almost bought the Harbor Freight version today, but I said, they're going to be on sale. Because tell people, listen, I'm not cheap, I'm frugal. So, that was a big deal. I don't have a coin laying around. Oh, I did. There was something about you could pick up a. No, that was like the Snap-on guy. Oh, almost. Oh, well, we know we can do that. But, so that's the deal. We've got the little, these would be interesting to try. I have not, this is one of the newer design of pliers that I do not own yet. So, but mainly for 25 bucks, you get these two. And right now, if you go on Amazon or anywhere and you try to buy these, they're 30, 35, 40 bucks. The knipex version of these is going to be similar, if not a hair more. And then, oh yeah, almost forgot. And I did buy the smaller, what was this? Yeah, it's a little crescent. Another crescent tried, but man, they just missed. Because it's a neat little wrench, but this reminds me of something I had when I was 6 years old with the little mini tools. Oh, you don't remember those? So I got this little pack thing that another YouTube guy said, hey, you need one of these, and they're on sale, so I bought one. But these are the Cobra, and they don't have the button. I don't know if they're Cobra, they call them the XS, the extra small. And I thought, oh, that even fit in your pocket better, and that would be nice. And a little, you know, and the trick with these is to get them to close up. If you leave them all the way out, they're not that, you go like one click back, maybe 2 clicks, and they close just a hair smaller. But when you go to your propane and propane accessory line, you're all the way open, and then it's an even smaller. Like, this is just about right. So I don't know, I just didn't. And then I think some of my water hose fittings that might be a little bigger, it didn't quite get, they just didn't work as well. They work okay, but these are 30 some bucks, you know? So you could have 2 packs of these for what those cost. So back to that old, anyway, it's early, it's late, so here I am. I'm trying to make a video for once, so this is what we're doing. But yeah, we're gonna find out. I'll tell you if they're a bunch of junk, but I bet you won't grab. I bought this at a garage sale the other day because that's a snap-on swivel socket. And yes, they need to be cleaned up. But that's how I found it. I found this at a garage sale like that. Don't come for me. If y'all can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, I got some grip to them. Because these things, if you push down on the, once they latch in, that's obviously completely smooth. Man. Well, we'll see in time how they work, but there they are. If you know somebody that, you know, has a camping vehicle, looking for a gift or a present, something like that, I'd say this would be a good deal. 25 bucks, they'd love you. Because if they don't have anything like this and they don't know anything about tools, they will be absolutely overwhelmed. If they know anything about tools, they'll be like, well, good, I don't have to worry about losing my expensive ones. So, because for 25 bucks in the world of tools, you can pretty much, you know, beat on these, do whatever you want with them. So we'll have to do a little destructive. That felt good. That one's still kind of tight. And the design on these is a little different. So I'm sure that's, yeah, I guess there's no patent infringements there, huh? Interesting. They say if you build it, they will come. If you build it, China will copy you. All right, there you go. Have a good day. Hope to see y'all soon. If you like this kind of stuff, let me know. I like tools and buying things and seeing if they're any good. So, and hopefully more to come. Y'all have a good day. Thank you. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas. Happy Thanksgiving.